it was enlightening moving in next to him, because you don't see people like Mike all over the place anymore. For as long as I've known him, he's always been the first person to help somebody else. Wherever he was, he just wanted to make things better. And then about 2 years ago, almost to the day, is when, he had his episodes come on. It was actually the day after helping me with one of my projects. Manual labor, I'm not gonna lie, he did 90% of it, and that's just the way he always is. That night, ended up having a seizure in his sleep. And then after all the tests, they found the tumor in his brain. He found out that it was cancerous. From there, they operated, thought they got it all out. The tumor had come back larger than it was when they removed it.
Well, I'm getting chemo. I'd rather be at a Sox game. I'd rather be playing with my kids, because I spend so much time at the hospital. It's almost like I don't remember what life is like before this. That's kind of scary, that I have to just continue to fight. I got way too much to lose. My family, my friends, even my coworkers, they rely on me, and I want to be there for them. So every day I live for that. I'm not gonna stop.
You can see it tug on him to not be out there playing with the kids like he used to, or any little piece I could do to try and make his life better, family life easier, because I know it was taxing on all of them. That's the point when I reached out to the White Sox.
Hey Mike, this is James McCann with the Chicago White Sox. I've heard that you do a lot of things for other people, and you're always thinking about others before yourself. So we wanted to do something for you. We want to invite you and your family out to the ballpark on July 23rd. We have some cool things in store for you, and I can't wait to meet you.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, Mr. Catcher.
I know.
Yeah. Can I ask a question? Benetti, is there any way to meet him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay,
make that happen.
For sure.
because my son has CP, and I just thought, how cool would that be to see an adult who is just, his accomplishments are huge. But yeah, I want to hit that
listen
again.
to this again.
Yeah. The first thing he asked is if he could meet Jason Benetti. Actually, he said thank you, and then said, "Do you think I can meet Jason Benetti because of my son?" And I remember thinking in my head, that couldn't have went any more perfectly to show the type of character Mike has, because the very first thing he wanted to do was something for somebody else. And it just, hit home right away that it was this was the right thing to do, the right person to do it for. Nice to meet you, Scott. Awesome, man. Mr. Andel.
Oh my God! How are you? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Scott?
Are you Rachel?
Holy cow! So cool. Can I run from first to second? I always wanted to do this. I'm on second base.
We love you, pal. We're praying for you. All the best.
That's Scotty Paws here.
Oh man, love him.
You got the ultimate host right here.
I know, man.
He didn't know what the Sox had in store for him, so it was so neat to be a part of, and to be able to spend, a couple hours with Mike today.
Good to meet you guys.
What they said about him was he was that guy, a friendly neighborhood guy that was always willing to come out and help people.
All right, honey.
Yes, sir.
Okay, buddy. Mwah.
After getting a chance to meet him firsthand, they're exactly right.
My name's Dan Weishar, partner. So we started the Andrew Weishar Foundation 6 years ago after the passing of my older brother, Andrew. We're very lucky to consider the White Sox our partners, and we're incredibly proud that they called us to be a part of their ultimate wish for this family. family obviously has no idea what's coming. Before Mike even knew what was going on, he heard about the organization, and the first thing he asked me was, how do I help this cause? Can you give me your card after this game? And this was all before we even handed the check over, and it's just remarkable that I had just met this guy, and he heard about our story, and he wanted to be a part of our cause.
A little bit, but we have a gift for you, Mike.
Oh my God, man. Come on in here, baby girl. Come on in. Come on in. Get in there. You want to hold the big check?
We get caught in these ruts, and we kind of lose perspective at times. But when you get to meet someone like this and understand the situation they're going through and see the grace and the way he handles it and the spirit and attitude, it really makes you understand what's really important.
This is all for you, pal.
Our broadcast book.
Yep. Daddy's wanted this for you since the day we knew. This is Rachel.
Are you Adam?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm Jason. How are you? Good. Want to come see our view?
Look at Daddy. Ready? Here we go. Look up. Look at me, buddy. We're so happy to meet you, man.
Great to meet you.
Thank you so much.
So here's the thing. Like whatever he wants to do as he's growing up,
Yeah.
tell him to do it.
Okay.
If you find something that you love to do,
Yeah.
that's the stuff.
Right.
I think everybody should just learn to be more selfless. Mike never did it because he thought someday in the future he was going to need help. He did it because it's the right thing to do. Hopefully it's a time where he can forget for a few hours what's going on and just be Mike again.
I love you.
And hopefully it can help pass down the love that he had for the White Sox to his children. It'll be such a large experience in his kid's life that it'll be a time where, as young as they are, they'll still remember Mike being Mike on that day. He, wanted to get out and help people and make a difference, and that's something everybody can learn from Mike.